You want this mic?
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay, cool.
I've recorded hundreds of records on both.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
You know?
Absolutely. Let me pour up a little bit of whiskey. Got a bright early morning tomorrow, so that's what I was going to tell you about Ethan today, dude.
Need a little nighttime coffee.
Right. It's so weird how people go from caffeine through the daytime, because honestly, I'm addicted to caffeine.
Really?
Like, today it was bad. I went by 7-Eleven, picked up one of the big fucking Red Bulls.
Yeah.
So I woke up a little bit, not hungover, but
sure.
I haven't drank that much, so we started drinking, last night on this podcast, and I wake up this morning and
I've got no idea what he's talking about. I don't drink.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, dude, I wake up this morning, right, and I stop by the 7-Eleven and I buy one of the big fucking Red Bulls. Like,
yeah.
And that's all fine and all, dude, but I'm coming back from my job site. Stop by Starbucks, go to the gym, take my pre-workout. I've probably had enough caffeine to kill an elephant today. That's what I was going to tell you about Ethan. This is one of our buddies. He does, construction, general contracting.
What do you do?
So he gets a job through one of our other guys, right?
Yeah.
And so the job is roadside cleanup.
What kind of job?
It's roadside cleanup on the side of 183 out there in Leander, right?
Cool.
And so he calls me on the phone right before I come over here, and he goes, "Oh, you wouldn't fucking believe this shit."
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man? He goes, "Well, I get my Bobcat. I'm out there on the side. I'm doing like debris and erosion control, everything like that." He said he has some random guy walk up to the back of his trailer and start throwing all the stuff that he's picking up into the back of the trailer. And Ethan's just looking at him. He doesn't say anything. And guy comes up to Ethan. He goes, "How's it doing?" Shakes his hand. Ethan goes, "Cool, you my helper today?" He goes, No. And he proceeds to tell him this long fucking story about how him and his wife got divorced. So he went up to go get all of his stuff. So he's walking down 183 from Lampasas. Just happens to stumble upon Ethan in his trailer doing work. And he goes, "I just got really pissed off, so I wanted to throw some stuff in your trailer."
Yeah.
So, it comes down to Ethan's like, "Well, what do you want from me? You're not just going to help me for free. You're not just going to..."
Wait. So what happened? So
guys walking down the road.
Okay, random guy walking down the deal.
Walking from Lampasas. Telling Ethan, when he gets there on the job site, Ethan thinks he's another construction worker, right?
Right.
So he starts to tell Ethan about, "Oh, I'm just coming from Lampasas. I'm walking from Lampasas. And I just happened to stumble across you in your trailer. So I tell you what, let me work the full day with you.
Yeah.
And you give me a ride to the bus station." Now keep in mind, the dude's already walked like 30 fucking miles. Yeah, he's walking a long time.
Yeah, so he's just running.
Yeah, he stops by Ethan, dude. And
so he found Forrest Gump on the side of the road.
Pretty much, dude. He stops by Ethan's trailer, loads up a full 16x6 landscaping trailer, high walls, everything.
Yeah.
Loads all that up. Ethan gives him a ride 5 minutes away to the bus stop.
Oh, dude, what a sweetheart of a guy.
I know.
Sweetheart of a guy, yeah.
Honestly, I bet he was just really mad.
Was he on drugs?
No, he was blowing off steam. He was blowing off steam. I've never wanted to once when I'm blowing off steam go load up a fucking trailer, but I get it.
Yeah, you've seen both. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Said his wife divorced him, and then cops came, pulled him over, because every cop in Lampasas knows him for driving without a license, so he gets pulled over. Car gets towed.
Yeah.
He just
so he's pissed off, just like ready to do.
Oh yeah, no, he just walks it. He just walks it.
Dude, that's crazy. Imagine being that pissed and you're just like, I'm gonna walk 30 fucking miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that why Forrest Gump? Is that what the whole metaphor of Forrest Gump's about? Where he's just running after Jenny. Jenny's just doing hoe shit the whole time.
You got to think there's a deeper meaning to the movie.
There kind of is, and he's just running. He's just like, I just ignore it, run, because he's pissed off. I think you stumbled on something genius here.
I think it's got to be some sort of subliminal messaging, bro. Something else.
It's very obvious now.
Right.
It's very evident now.
It was a good movie. Did you ever see American Psycho?
No. Oh, I have with Patrick Bateman.
Yeah, right.
He chainsaws the girl. And,
I haven't.
Yeah, he wakes up with his eye match.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't watch too many movies, dude. But that fucking scene when he's at the ATM, and the ATM he puts his card in. There's a stray cat walking by him, and the ATM pops up, and it says, "Feed me a stray cat." That's got to be the best fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, man.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Dude, anyways, man, how have you been?
Welcome to the fucking DALD podcast.
Welcome to the DALD podcast. Everybody watching, man, thank you guys so much for watching us. It's BALD or DALD. It actually doesn't really mean anything. I think it's supposed to be dialed.
Don't hate it.
But with your country swing, it's DALD. DALD. So call it DALD podcast, call it dialed, call it whatever you want to call it.
fucking, yeah. Just call it a good time.
Yeah,
you know?
I love it.
Dude, don't kill me, but I wrote all my podcast talking points on my phone, and I recognize we're using my phone to to record.
Problem.
So we're gonna be a little off the rip, but the topic, things I wanted to chat about.
Right.
Redefining masculinity in today's modern era. What does that sound like to you? What's like a whole?
Well, dude, I mean, today in modern era, masculinity, it's that's so funny. We've got such a fitting background. If you can't see the screen over here, couldn't figure out what to put on this one, and we just said, well, what about some fucking oiled up bodybuilder?
Just an Arnold Schwarzenegger 3-hour motivational video.
You know, dude, masculinity, it's not dead. It's definitely not dead. It's definitely making a comeback.
No.
And I think a lot of the main thing is because of the political climate today. Like, let me give you a little example, dude. So I, grew up skateboarding, always cussing out security officers, calling them rent-a-cops, and cussing out police officers, jumping fences, just defying authority.
That's amazing.
Just defying authority in every way, because you're a little rambunctious. Hey, fuck you, you're defying authority.
Sure.
But today's political climate, and I grew up, I was a Democrat, because I defied authority. I just really didn't like authority figures. But now today's political climate is the authority on the left wing, and I always grew up left wing, but the left wing is give me the jab in my arm,
dude,
lock us down, put masks on my face, and so everyone that's growing up, they're little skater punks. They're like, wait, this isn't fuck authority.
No, that's not it.
This doesn't make any sense.
What side of the fence am I on?
Right? No, I mean, all of a sudden, it's like cool to be on the opposition in the whole fucking world right now. It's the left, and it's not just the left, man. It's super left, bro. It's
completely liberal.
I wouldn't call it liberal. I mean, I'd call.
I would call it democratic. I think democratic is a team type of activity.
Right.
I would call it almost tyrannical to some degree.
Yeah,
because it is virtue signaling to virtue tyranny.
You can see some really, really off setup with a lot of this stuff. I mean,
it's fucked up.
It looks like you're setting up for the end of the world. You don't got to be a genius to figure that one out.
No,
dude. It's like
and I happen to be a genius. That's the problem. I figured it out. I've done the math.
Right.
I've figured it out, John. And back in 2020, I was terrified, to be honest, of like the whole how it was getting politicized. Because when COVID, like we chatted about it briefly, when COVID first popped out, I was fucking a little bit terrified.
It was a fun time, dude. It was madness.
It was madness. It was fun as shit. It was a unique time. And
you've never seen so many people at Walmart pissed off at each other. I noticed that everybody fucking instantly hated everybody, dude.
Bro, it was nuts.
They were going back to those bare bones. Yeah, exactly, dude. You're going 100%. Back to fucking wilderness times, man.
I think on the point of like redefining masculinity, it's like that kind of shows the men from the boys.
Right.
Like this time definitely defined in my mind, because I had male friends who completely cowered down, bent over, took everything they said, zero resistance, no autonomous thinking.
Right.
Whatever they tell me, I will do.
Well, dude, I mean, when it came out, it was scary as fuck, bro.
Oh, it was terrifying.
It's scary as fuck,
bro. Because China, bodies dropping. They like showed the body bags, fucking welding doors.
Oh, dude, they've got 18-wheelers parked outside of hospitals, and they go, yeah, inside that 18-wheeler, that's all bodies filled with bodies.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, that's like at least.
I think my grandma, dude, she is a frail woman. She's a really frail woman. Actually,
it's at least 100 grandmas in there.
Alex's grandma is like, I shit you not, she's like 100 years old, dude.
Really?
She's a very old lady.
Yeah.
She got COVID twice.
Really?
Yeah, my grandma got COVID like thrice, bro.
And she made it? She made it through? Yeah.
Yeah. How many people do you know that have actually died from COVID?
I don't know a single one.
I don't know a single one.
Not one.
Yeah, that might come off as a little insensitive because, oh, my grandma died from she died from emphysema, bro. Just label. And people are so ready to eat that so hard.
Died from a psychopath killer literally slaying her leg with a chainsaw.
The thing is, dude, is like people are super ready to just eat what they're told,
Yeah.
And it's
like, feed me a black cat, here's the black cat.
It's so sad, dude, because you've got...
It's psychopathic.
It is psychopathic. Yeah. And it's like... God, I don't even know how to put it. It's just so fucked up. It doesn't work in my brain like that. If someone looks at me, right? Someone from my team, and this is the way that we have politics set up. It is teams. I'll touch on that later. But if someone from my team looks at me and says, "Hey, the sky's purple today," and I just look up and I go, "Oh fuck, the sky's purple." It's clearly blue. I go, "You're so right. Your sky's fucking purple.
It's fucking purple."
Hey, your stepdad died from COVID. You know, he's got fucking axe marks all over him.
Yes, he did.
He's fucking died from COVID.
Yeah, you do bring up a good point here, because we actually did just talk about this with relationships. If I tell my girl I fucking hate the color green, now you're kind of bringing up a psychological point that does actually challenge my beliefs here, because if now the government's or the political party or business is like, no, the sky's purple.
Fun in the it's such a fun thing. It's just so fucked up. It's finding opposition, finding something to disagree about.
That actually makes sense to the whole scheme, because. Bro, I'm on the school thought I would want people to listen. If like my girl, like I said, like in a microcosm of society, or even my friends, my boy, you know, if like we got in a fight, I'm like, bro, this guy told me toothpaste is fucking trash. Fuck you, and we're just fighting over something stupid.
Right. It doesn't matter.
You know, I would hope you'd have my back.
Yeah,
absolutely. You might be like, Ryan, you're a dumbass for believing
you probably shouldn't fucking fight over toothpaste, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. But you bring up a good point here psychologically. So that might have been what happened with all the businesses. They're just like, hey, we want this COVID thing to be a thing.
Right.
It's a fucking thing. So you better believe it.
Dude, whenever COVID first came out, right?
Yeah.
I remember South Park.
Bought and sold. 100%.
Dude, it was such a big business too. COVID was a huge business.
Yeah.
It was a business in everything. It was a business in entertainment.
Right.
It was a business, obviously, in healthcare, dude.
100%.
Hospitals were getting kicked incentives left and right.
Yeah.
But it was a business everywhere. So everywhere I'd fucking look, dude. I remember it was like 3, 4, 5 months after COVID first came out.
Yeah.
South Park, one of my favorite shows, is only releasing these stupid fucking COVID specials, and they all suck dick, dude.
Really?
Every one of them. I watch it. It's an hour long. I want that fucking hour of my time back. I don't have a TV that's plugged into my house. So when I watch it, a new South Park, it's a big deal. I'm like, I'm actually gonna sit down and watch TV. So
yeah,
I want that fucking hour of my life back. I want those 4 specials. I want those 4 hours of my life back.
Bet your ass. Yeah.
So it's such a big fucking deal. But
dude,
I think what it really was, man, is it's pushing polarization.
Which part? Like
the COVID pushed polarization because now for the first time ever, something medical is now political.
It became politicized, and that's weird.
It is really
fucking weird.
But I mean, it's politicized to where you think that we don't have enough to hate your fellow man over.
Sure,
we've got enough to hate each other over. I think that it's exactly what Abraham Lincoln said. We're only going to be destroyed from within out.
Is that what he said? It's a genius quote. What is it? Something say like
I can't quote the exact quote. But you got to Google in here. I can ask
Jamie.
Jamie, look that up. But no, it was Abraham Lincoln. He said, it's America will fall from within.
Yeah.
So
Dial.
we have to fight each other. He was one with the Civil War. He was the president when the Civil War was around. So
yeah, he's a good dude.
It's like they're looking to make everybody hate each other as much as possible. And
profit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they want to own all the land. And when I say they, I mean the government, China, the elites.
So you know what's crazy about COVID too is people say, oh well, what do you know about this stuff? You're not a doctor. But I did work for a capillary collection startup where we studied blood analyte panels, all these fun things.
Right.
As an engineer there, and I would say the disease seems real. There's scientists there. They even did their test there, all that stuff. So I saw it first.
It's SARS.
It's SARS or something. You know, I'm not totally up in that space, but enough to know that some of these analyte panels seem to be real. The response was fucking ridiculous. It still doesn't make sense. It was a complete psyop for the whole world. Complete psyop. It was fucked up.
Right. I mean, dude, the main thing is just the amount of hate that it brought. I mean, it brought rallies. It brought, peaceful protests. My fucking ass.
No.
It brought buildings being burned down, dude. It brought, your store doesn't have a sign that says you must have a mask. It's like, please, government, please bend me over, fuck me in the ass.
Let her
do whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
And so my sister, that's such a rebel, right? She's such a rebel because she's a liberal. Oh, fuck the police. She is ready to be fucked in the ass as much as possible by the government,
the police,
dude.
but government rail me.
Oh, dude,
You know, it's like,
please get behind me. I've got a barrel right here. You know, we can make this
weird
work.
Cuddle party where the government's in the back door, the Chad position. They're like, person's getting fucked here, and then they're trying to fuck the police. It's a weird cuddle puddle. You know, they're all
It's
three
so
laying on the
weird,
side.
dude.
One's
so
getting
weird.
fucked. The other's getting.
You know, I was talking
Yeah.
about this with my ex-girlfriend, right? I said,
Sure.
she's talking to me about how crazy the liberals are.
The imagery of that just fucked my head up, by the way. Just,
Oh, God. Imagine getting bent over a barrel.
just like three people laying in bed, the middle dude's getting fucked, but fucked.
You've got the three branches, bro. You got all three branches. Just
You're right.
fucking-
You're right.
But no, dude, I did have a serious conversation about this with Alex, and this is something that that, and I'm sorry for name dropping. You're a bitch, Alex. Fucking right here, buddy. It'll be bleeped out.
Hey, Jamie, bleep that out.
But no, dude, I had a conversation with this, and she couldn't get it in her head because
She get it. If relationship aggression happens, you know, most people understand that.
Well, she's talking to me about this political thing, and the main thing is that she always wants to fight. She's got that shit within her. The thing that's being instilled within everybody, where it's, hey, fight over the stupidest thing possible.
Sure.
You know, fight over your health care, fight over transgender rights, fight over everything that has zero to do with your life. So she wants to tell me. She calls me in the morning. She goes, you know, it's just ridiculous. I'm looking at a transgender in a preschool right now doing a drag show for pre-Ks. And I'm like,
shit's unacceptable.
Well, I go, that's
weird.
That's absolutely unacceptable. She goes, it's so crazy what these liberals are doing.
Yeah.
And it clicked with me for a click. I just had a little, what do you say, premonition?
Well, like
You got bigger words than me, so it's hard talking.
I got you. No, I got you. I got you.
Got to come up with my own.
Intuition, premonition, like an inkling, spider sense.
I got a spider sense where I was like, you know what? I'm hating the left a lot more now. I'm hating my fellow man a lot more now.
I don't think it's the left too, though, because I have Democratic friends or like liberal-esque friends.
Right.
I don't think they ascribe to some of these ideologies.
No, definitely not.
Because
I've got a lot of liberal ideas myself. Dude,
Sure.
But
you and me both.
you know, I own a fucking assload of guns, dude, and I
Libertarians at our core.
I think libertarian is a good way to do it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm talking to Alex about this, and she goes, "Look how crazy." Sorry, something in my throat. She says,
"You don't have to."
She says, "Look how crazy these people are," and I'm thinking, yes, these people are crazy because what I just told you, the drag show.
You know what they are?
That's
They're
crazy.
Not dialed.
They're not dialed.
They're not dialed.
That is crazy, Ryan. You're thinking that's crazy,
Yeah.
but these
Think of
people,
the tippy,
they're looking at us, right? And they're
down.
having these school shootings everywhere and shit, and they're going, these people are fucking crazy.
Fucking nuts. They are.
They want less gun control. You know, they're fucking crazy. So I think that the main thing is that
hit it on
never let them
polarization.
have any common ground and be as wild on one side as you are the other. And I don't see anything wild on my side. I think the Second Amendment should be totally unregulated.
Really? I agree.
100%.
I agree.
Let
I'm
everybody
a
have
freedom.
switches, bro.
Guy. But I will give you some alternative methods.
Mm-hmm.
Trailer park meth dealer. Does he get the 2A? Does he get the 2A?
No, he doesn't.
You know what I mean?
He
He's
doesn't.
like a little redneck, like just firing off guns, beating his off. Like,
He doesn't, dude. He
Jenny,
doesn't.
get your ass
right,
over
right now, the way
here.
that we have it is fine. You know, felons, they can appeal to have their guns back.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
You know, honestly, if you're a felon, go buy a black powder pistol. You know, like the muskets and shit back in the day?
Dude, imagine
totally
robbing
legal,
a bitch
bro.
with a black powder pistol.
Oh, dude. You're going to rob a bank, dude, and a fucking giant cloud of smoke comes out.
You give me your money.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's a good loophole that they have.
Reload. Imagine, like, hold on, you shoot one person, and then you have to, like, sit there for 20 seconds, like, repack the gunpowder.
Well, dude, when I was
Everyone's
smoking weed and wax like crazy, dude, you know, you're rolling around with wax, you go, I could be a felon. I probably shouldn't have this on me. And then I'm thinking in my head, I go, I'll just go buy a black powder pistol, and I'll be okay. You know, I'll catch a felony, and then I'll just have a fucking old, 6-shooter Western pistol on my hip, and I'll be fine. You know,
That's amazing.
there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I didn't know that's a loophole for it. I didn't.
Oh, dude,
I didn't know.
you can order them online. 7-year-old. If a 7-year-old can use a computer good enough, and I guarantee they can nowadays.
John, you did tap on that polarization bit. I think you hit it right on the head because they want common people who really aren't that like left versus right, right? You have people think like there's really a loud minority in both parties who are like, this these fucking white people are racist, super racist, Nazi nationalists, all this stuff.
Right.
Then you have other people, and we could talk on that too, because I don't know which side of the Nazi nationalists. I don't know if, the Germans back in 1940s would be more aligned with the Nazis.
I think they'd be more aligned with the
liberals.
Left. I think they'd
right?
be a lot
or
more aligned with the left.
Right?
Because, I mean, Hitler's first thing they did was he took away guns.
Did he?
Yeah, he took away all guns.
See, you do stuff like that. Yeah, in history.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
always
happens
shown
whenever you
always
start to
shown
have a
that.
tyrannical government. That's why I love the Second Amendment so much.
That's why I love
because
this podcast.
You're right, yeah, dude. But I don't love the Second Amendment so much because it's my fucking right to have a gun. I've got the biggest balls in the world, or it's my home protection. It is a lot of my home protection, but the coolest thing about the Second Amendment is that you have protection from the government. They're saying you can form your own militia.
You're allowed.
You can become you protect yourself from the government. You have the same firepower that the government has.
Yeah.
Besides fully automatic weapons, but the government doesn't. When you go to war, you don't just dump fully auto weapons. They're not really good for much.
No, like infantry versus like tanks.
Right, right.
Things like that. Jets,
you can own a
F-16s.
tank. If you want to go buy a tank, you can go buy a tank.
Sure.
It's legal.
No, that's crazy.
That's the coolest thing ever,
that'd be
dude.
fun as shit, too.
I'd love to own a tank, dude. I'd fucking love to own a tank.
Have you ever shot a potato cannon?
No, I haven't.
I don't know why. I was just visualizing
It's like the PVC
300 yards.
potato in there.
Yeah, like one of those.
Dude, I could imagine that would tear a
That's what I'm
person
saying.
up, dude. Dude, 12 joules will kill you.
It's damn near. You mean 12 smokable joules or 12 joules of force?
I said both. No, but 12 joules of energy will kill a person.
Really?
That's the deadly amount. It's 12 joules.
Yeah.
A fucking potato, dude. That, if you're measuring that in grains, I'd assume that's like 4,000 grains,
It's the
bro.
ultimate black powder pistol.
So you put 4,000 grain with 100 feet per second behind it, you got yourself that fucking jewel mark. I guarantee you could go around killing people with potatoes. If I was in the UK, right, and I'm trying to protect myself, and they got all these roadmen, that's the funniest thing in the world. The roadmen with the knives.
Hey, bro, give me your watch, bro.
I know, I got to put the mic away so I don't want to sound too stupid, but hey, bro, empty the fucking policy, little scallywag, something like that, dude. I would have a fucking potato pistol on me at all times, bro, and blow your ass back with some French fries,
bro. Oh, that's probably where they came from.
I bet so, dude. I bet so. I looked it up because I got a buddy right now, and he's touring all of Europe. So he's going around Europe. Yeah, he's going to different places: Amsterdam, Switzerland,
all the fun spots. And
is it Russia or is it? I guess it's not Russia. It's no, Germany. He's going to Germany.
Ah, okay.
Germany.
What's he doing over there?
Touring, bro, just looking around at shit, He's eating some psychedelic truffles and then looking at some Van Gogh paintings and anyways, just think about, I shouldn't, I'd protect myself out there because you gotta knives. You can't carry knives. You can't carry concealed knives out there.
Yeah.
So I look it up. I go, can they own BB guns? In Canada, can they own BB guns in the UK? You can own BB guns, but like nothing that's even playable with. You can't fucking shoot your friends with it. Because you got like 10 feet per second BB guns. They got regulation on almost anything that a projectile shoots out of.
Really?
Almost anything, dude.
Everything.
So you've got thugs out there with slingshots, bro. You don't want me to pull the fucking twisty pulley on you now, do you? You're like, oh no, not your slingshot, Bart Simpson. Like, that's the funniest thing, dude. No,
ain't messing around. You want the twisty pulley, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? I see all these like YouTube shorts about the UK roadmen. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Dude,
I'm just imagining them running up on a grandma. One's got a black powder pistol, the other's just like...
Oh, they don't have black powder pistols out there, dude, but...
Dude.
Oh, my God, a black powder pistol, man. You'd be OP. You'd fucking own the streets out there if you had a black powder
potato
pistol.
gun.
You got
the most redneck gang.
Oh, my God, dude, yeah. I could think of so much shit that could hurt so many people in so many different ways. And these people, they still carry around these little pocket knives. You want me to fucking wet you? Like,
hey, bro, you're messing around, bro.
Like, it's just so silly, man. I'm so glad to live in America where crimes are crimes, bro. Like,
bro, but it's getting weird over here too.
It is. Countries have a life expectancy, dude. We're pretty much we're fucking end of our life, bro. Yeah,
it's a bit weird. Yeah,
except for India, dude. They have so many people and so many problems, and they are going strong.
Well, they've been
going strong for so long.
30 years old.
India.
Their country.
Their country. India's old as fuck, bro.
Well, the country's good, but the actual people.
Oh yeah, dude,
I've got no idea. There ain't no way.
You got too many fucking people. You have way too many.
You got too many people fucking.
You have way too many people. you have so many dudes that are. Sorry, dude. If I'm Indian guys, close your ears for like 2 seconds. You got so many like sexually oppressed people, and then they just turn 18 and they just fuck anything that moves, bro. Like
everything.
Fuck anything and everything that moves, dude.
Yeah. It's like I was gonna say Dubai. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Because in Dubai they get a little wild out there. Apparently,
I bet Dubai's totally fine. It's have you seen the line in Dubai?
I heard. Oh, what is this? A line?
It's called the Line, right?
No,
it's a city that they've built up, and if you look at Dubai, dude,
oh, I know what you're talking about. Like the thing they're building right now.
that is the
Like silver.
that's what they wish they had all over America. Just a bunch of lines where you keep people confined. Right. I mean, I'm looking at it, I'm like, that looks really cool.
Walls.
That looks
bunch
fucking
of
dope.
Berlin walls everywhere.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, have you looked at Dubai, how the city was built? It's just like the Domain over here in Austin, Texas. So
Built perfect.
have you been to the Domain?
Bunch of times, yes.
How long have you lived in Austin for?
Maybe 10 months.
Okay. So when I was growing up, the Domain was not a thing, right?
Yeah.
It's it was a neighborhood, like a ghetto neighborhood, and the biggest thing they had there was Wiener Schnitzel. It's a hot dog, fast food.
German things.
No, it's a hot dog fast food.
No, it's a German thing.
Sure, yeah. I guarantee it is.
Schnitzel's a German thing.
Wiener Schnitzel's a German thing. But the biggest thing they had out there was the equivalent of McDonald's for Wiener Schnitzel. And the otherwise, it's just a big ghetto, bunch of ghetto homes in a community, right?
Sure.
So what happened was all these homes got bought up and they demolished like hundreds of acres. Overnight, dude, they built skyscrapers and they put like a fake city. So it's like a fake city. You're pretty much in a mall. It's a fake city. It was a big mall that was constructed. But if you go over there now,
it's pretty over there.
30, 40-story buildings out there. You're like, growing up,
bad,
dude, that was not a thing. There was nothing there. So it's like they built
was that
like 8 years ago.
8 years ago, 10 years ago.
But no, dude, I mean, construction's still going there, but it was built up from, if you look at Domain, like in 2011, nothing but houses, ghetto houses and shit like that. 2013, buildings.
Now, is that weird for you? Because that kind of happened in Colorado for me. There's like this crossing area where they used to have paintball fields. They used to have soccer fields.
Right.
It was like the place to go for kids. Kind of kids would go there, smoke weed, teenager stuff.
Right.
All that stuff. But it got all demolished.
Sorry. I thought he was naked. I was like, what the fuck?
Caught your eye. But dude, so everything got demolished over there. They like redid it with a shopping mall, apartments.
Was it owned by Simon?
I don't know.
Simon does that, dude. So Simon owns like,
it could be.
They own like the Galleria, they own the Domain, and they'll come in and say like, like take for example, I couldn't even think of it because you haven't been in Austin very long. Like let's say those houses over there in Cedar Park, right?
Yeah.
Or we do all of our work at.
Sure.
And Simon comes in and goes, nice house. I'm gonna build a fucking mall here. Did something happen to our podcast?
Might have just stopped recording.
Should we check that?
We'll check.
All right, we're gonna pick up in 2 seconds, guys. All right, we're back.
We're back.
Cool, awesome. Sorry about that, guys. Well, we're talking about
light intermission.
Simon Malls, big company, right? So imagine they look at these houses, right? Say the houses that are over there on that hill, or the houses that are back there in Cedar Park.
Sure.
They come in, they go, nice house.
I
want it. I'm gonna build a fucking mall here, and then they just take bulldozers and they demolish neighborhoods. Not like a neighborhood, but they demolish 15 fucking neighborhoods, right?
Yeah.
And they come in, they build a mall, and they say, oh look,
mine.
Well, no, they say,
mine.
Yeah, well, yeah, dude, it's theirs, but they go, look, guys, we have Froyo, and then like 80,000 people fucking flock there, dude. The population of the Domain back in the day, it was like maybe a couple thousand houses. Now it's like 300,000 people live in a mall.
Dude, it's crazy. They got apartments, all this stuff stacked on top of each. It's kind of sad, though. You know what I mean?
I'll meet new girls, and I go, hey, you live in Austin? They go, no, I live in the Domain.
What are you getting on about? Are you trying to flex on me?
No, they just don't. They don't know. They think it's a completely different city. I go, no, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You live in a mall inside of Austin.
Yeah, you live in Austin.
You live in Austin, but you live in a mall.
You tried to flex, but it didn't work. It didn't work, lady. Yeah. No, I've got a bit of that too, where sometimes people always try. So I do the opposite because people always, you get the question too. Hey, where do you live? What do you say?
Austin.
Do you say Austin?
I don't say Westlake.
You
I
don't
say
say
Austin.
Westlake, yeah.
I say Austin.
Same. I
This is
like typically 90% of the time I try to avoid it. I'm like, oh, I live in like the 4 Points area.
And dude, you're 9 minutes away from downtown. If you're hauling fucking ass, bro, you're taking those curves on 2222,
Bro,
you're 9 minutes away from downtown.
Yeah, it's super close. Super close to downtown. Great area. Great area.
Oh, sweet area, dude. Bunch of hills.
Yeah, I do the opposite. I'm like, dude, I don't want people to assume, it's like.
Yeah, it's a nice area for sure, dude. I love it over here. It's just really, really, really fucking pretty. I've been to Colorado, and Colorado it beats Austin. In actual beauty.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that,
dude. In beauty, bro, you went the wrong way. Because
no,
I'm
telling you.
Have you ever been to a national park out there, or just any road driving up switchbacks, bro?
My dog, I grew up in Colorado. Did you just try to flex on?
Have you ever been to Dillon, bro?
I will do a CrossFit workout right now.
You been to that big frozen lake out there in Dillon?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
And they've just got everything is so fucking pretty, bro. You put on some Fleet Foxes, and you don't need no pot anymore. You're like driving through the tree. Like,
dude,
God,
it's just
amazing.
It's just, I get it. You know what I mean? I guess I grew up there, so I'm just ungrateful for it, right?
Right.
Because it's pretty. The mountains are great. All that stuff.
You think Austin's prettier?
Summers are great. What's that?
You think Austin is prettier?
Westlake for sure. 100%. This area,
really?
Sure. Steiner Ranch area, 100%.
You grew up in a fucking basement in Colorado? Like,
no,
were you allowed to leave the house? It's really pretty out there.
No, I grew up in a lovely lodge in Colorado. It's a beautiful home.
Right.
Beautiful view, mountains, everything, But just like mountains, dude. It's like, I don't know. It's like,
I'm getting so sick of the fucking big old redwood trees and all the mountains and all the beautiful glacier water that's so clear.
Oh, you can see 400 feet down.
I'm just so sick of it.
They're perfectly tan.
I got to get away from this fucking podunk bullshit. All the tumbleweeds going by. Yeah, dude. I think the only place I visited that sucked, dude, was South Park, Colorado.
No. South Park's still pretty. It's like a mountain town. It's like a mountain.
It is a little mountain town. It is.
Yeah, like.
I'm just sick of buying the fucking. Dude, I go there, man, and it's like a million stores that are just South Park plushies. Well, actually, it's like 4 stores.
Right.
It's a very small town. It's a super small town. And the only thing you can do is buy shit there. God damn, you want $80 for this Colorado flag? I bought it. It's in my room.
I'll give you 100.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bro, so it's really pretty over there, but the thing it doesn't have, how it's like really plush trees over here. It's really green.
Right.
Super green.
Right.
Colorado gets like that in the summer where you kind of see the flowers, all that stuff. Yeah. It's like pretty good view, good scenery, all that stuff. But it's just miserable the other 9 months, to be honest.
Oh, they're to be totally true, man. There's not too much to do out there. I mean, there's you go skiing, you get your epic pass, and you're good for the whole winter. The winter, I'd actually rather probably spend the winter in Colorado than the summer.
I would spend a week in the winter for Colorado. That's all. Like when I visit my family, it's like a 60-hour trip.
Right.
Like I'm like, guys, I'm flying in on Friday.
I was really impressed because you go, hey man, I'm going to Colorado, so I won't be able to go to the gym today. I was like, okay,
but I'll be here tomorrow.
I was like, no, you just showed up the next day. I was like, Ryan, aren't you supposed to be in Colorado? You're like, yeah, I'm back. I was like, dude, did you just fucking see your family at the airport and come back?
Literally one night.
Yeah, no, that was really impressive turnaround time.
Dude, I don't like it. I love my family. I miss the shit out of them. I call them all the time, but it's just cold. It's miserable. It's like it's way too liberal. Way too liberal.
Is it?
Like
you live in Austin, Texas, dude.
Dude, but we live like outside of Austin, right? So Austin, I agree. The city,
right?
Way too.
What the fuck is going on,
man?
Cool. Haven't asked back fucking technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're new to the job. We're new to the job.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we don't have a Jamie. Hey, Cooper.
We're dialing in, man. We're dialing it in. We're getting dialed. We're getting dialed podcast wise. We had some intermissions. Had to clip the thing together. But as I was saying, diving right back into liberal, way too liberal. Colorado, Austin, it's too much, dude. It's too much. Like I moved to Texas to get away from it, to be honest. 100%. Because the second you say, hey, I want my freedom of thought, all of a sudden you're the most toxic person in the world when you're like, I just want to exercise ideas.
Right.
It's fucking criminal.
Well, dude, I mean, it's very liberal down here, but everyone it's almost liberal to the point where it's like not liberal. It's people just don't give a fuck down here. You know, what we see out there on the lake, for those that are watching and don't know, we are boat captains. We don't get paid from the podcast, so we have to have regular jobs. So when I'm out there on the boat,
we'll keep the boat captain jobs. Even if this makes $1 million a year.
Oh yeah,
still doing the boat captain.
I wouldn't give it up, bro, or anything. You know, honestly, if it paid, it'd have to pay a little bit of money. If it paid my gas, I'd still do the boat captain job. Yeah. Luckily, it pays really fucking good. But nobody, if you're in Austin watching, and you want to be a boat captain, just fuck right off, dude. Don't saturate the market.
Not the direction I thought you were taking.
Just don't saturate the market, dude. It's perfect the way it is. If we have people competing, it's going to be $12 an hour that you're getting paid eventually. So we're not doing any of that.
Yeah.
But
that's what software's going through right now. Engineers?
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean,
tore up.
You're getting torn up because you got engineers that can work with AI. So, you know, you got someone that's kind of okay, and they have an AI partner. Now you got one person that's really good.
Dude. Oh, brother, you're telling me. So, so the liberal thing. I'm not opposed to liberal ideologies, right? Democratic principles.
Right.
Exercises freedom of thought, freedom of decisions, right? Because you're kind of defined a lot by the environment, and even you have a genetic predisposition, I would say, to pick the party that you're relative to. But really, we're kind of forced into two parties when I would say people are probably a little bit more there's probably a spectrum of multitudes of parties, right? So think of like Hogwarts, you know, where they're like, you go to this castle, you go to this club,
absolutely.
you go to, like, that's probably where most people honestly are. Is like some people are Hufflepuffs of Democrat stuff, some people are Slytherin of conservative stuff, some people are Hogwarts of conservative stuff, some people are I forget the other one, Ravenclaw.
You know them.
The Hogwarts people are just immediately just ban. Yeah. How dare he even threaten that?
No, yeah, absolutely. Well, dude, I mean, I remember I was downtown with Alex, right? And we're going paddle boarding. So we're out there on Town Lake. And
super fun.
Yeah, I'm getting my feet in the water and shit. And this dude in a bikini strolls up to us on his paddleboard. He goes,
weird experience.
Hey, by the way, don't get in the water. And he's like in a fucking bikini, dude. I can see his nuts hanging out. Don't get in the water. And I go, well, why is that, sir? Ma'am, sir. Why don't I? Why can I not get in the water?
Yeah.
Parasites. Okay, I won't get in the water. Okay, have a good day. And his two nuts are hanging out the side, bro. I'm like, you know what? I actually really don't want to get in the water. I'm fucking fine on that, dude. I'm good on that, bro. Can smell you.
That's why there's parasites. That's what he brought them.
Yeah, that's why there's parasites, dude. you do have homeless people shitting in the water, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Boat captains have to take a dump sometimes. They have to shit off the front of their boat.
It is what it is.
You've got pretty gross water almost everywhere because this is everywhere in Texas. I went to Colorado.
Not my water. I got an alka fruit.
Yeah, dude. You've got a Keurig machine for water. No, I'm drinking tap water all the time. Give me the fluoride, bro.
See, that's why you got a lisp.
It's why I got a lisp, dude, but it's also why my teeth are so white. It's the fluoride. It's so good.
It's a 2-for-1.
I know, right? Well, it eats the holes on my brain, bro. It makes my brain stupider, but it makes me not think about stuff as much, which is kind of helping, right? You know, so dude, I'll take the fluoride, bro. Fuck it. Put a little bit of holes on my
just a little bit.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Well, dude, you remember the other day, right? So we're out in Party Cove. This is a cove over on Lake Austin where everyone takes their boats, they tie them up, and got a squeaky chair there, bro. I got some WD-40 at my house for you. So we're in Party Cove, right? And this is me and Noah, and we see there's a double-decker boat next to us. There's girls up there. We're in a boat party. We're all tied together. There's girls up there, and they're flashing their tits, and everyone's, whoa, freaking out in the crowd. And then a guy gets up there, right? And he flashes his ass. He moons the crowd. Everyone's like, oh, and I can hear him, and then I hear him go, oh. And I look over, and the dude's bent over, and I shit you not, he is spreading his ass cheeks, dude, showing everybody his fucking asshole. That's what I like to see. Not your nuts in a bikini. That shit was hilarious, dude. Because I was like, oh! Like, everyone stopped cheering. And I looked over, dude. I was about to start clapping. Let's fucking go! Like, that was the best thing I've ever seen, man. That was hilarious. And I love how the whole audience, bro, they just go, oh! And then they fucking fade out. They're like,
that's the most
whoa, bro. You just threw a starfish at me on the lake.
I might need a raise. I'm going to tell on.
Yeah, no, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Dude, because I don't know, maybe I got virgin eyes. You know what I mean? Where I'm just like,
Desensitized?
Yeah, like
you don't want to be desensitized. I don't want to get
because-
desensitized to that shit, dude.
Because it's like the preschool shit where it's like, oh, it's tranny, showing his dick everywhere, swinging by the fan on his dick. Where like it's like,
No, literally, this is your educational experience today. We got a transvestite that's going to tie his nuts to the fan and
it's
swing
like-
around by his erect dick, dude.
poking holes in the wall and shit. Now we got
Yeah,
water
I
and
know,
shit.
I know. Well, that is honestly crazy. That does make me think, okay, the left is fucking crazy. But at the same time, the left is looking at us going, fuck it, you guys are more crazy. There's kids dying all the time in school, and it's just... It's a bloody, at least my school isn't a bloody shooting ground, you know, like...
But you get wedged, fam.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
at least our
to be clear, I'm not really conservative neither, to be honest. I like if I was voting like I don't know in the 1990s, right? Like I would actually probably fall.
I'd probably fall liberal like 1980.
Yeah, but nowadays because it's been stretched so far, it's like just in the true definition of being a liberal, of like libertarian, is like you are just to your own sovereignty, like your own fences, your own borders, your own tools to get that done.
Right.
Farm, defense, crop, healthcare, all that shit. You're entitled to your own rights.
And dude, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
man.
you're
Go ahead, bro.
Fuck, what was I saying?
See, I fucked it up. I'm sorry.
Sovereignty. No, you're good. So it was so because there's also conservative shit that the conservatives say that I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid also. Like being genuine.
Yeah.
Now out of the sides, which one do I align with? 1,000,000% gun to head, I'm gonna vote conservative.
Oh, dude.
Christian, cowboy,
100%.
all that shit. Like I'm a God fearing man, bro. So
Well, the main thing is back in the day,
part.
I'd say, oh, fuck authority, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck the conservatives. But
I've
I'm just like,
voted.
I don't want the government in my ass, bro. Like, I really don't.
No,
and I grew up liberal with a bunch of liberal sisters, man.
Yeah.
Like, 2016, I was like, I can't believe Trump's president. I think Trump is the coolest fucking guy in the world. I love Donald Trump, man. He is such a fucking
Dude,
cool
he's
guy.
a great guy. He's phenomenal, I bet.
Yeah. He's good at almost everything, dude. I went to go see him speak live, and it was just a speech. Like, imagine listening to me and you talk, right? But it is the hypest shit I've ever been to, bro. They had, who's the dude? Stranglehold Ted Nugent. They had Ted Nugent out there with Trump.
Sure.
Ted Nugent did the Star Spangled Banner on his guitar. It was the coolest thing in the world, man.
God,
it was
damn,
so
that's
fucking
badass,
cool.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, Cooper, get down, buddy.
no, I mean, like I would probably, I don't know, dude. I just
That grip, my dog's got on me, dude. Fucking grip, and he does not want to get down.
I don't know. I think politics are just kind of fucking like
Back in the day, I would have probably voted a little more liberal because, the main thing is, dude,
bad, bro. Like
all these liberals, see, they get really tricked because I would love to have legal weed. Love to have legal weed. So all the fucking liberals that come in, I'm going to legalize weed. Dude, you are like 98 years old, bro. Joe Biden is fucking senile. I can't believe that that's our president. I have no idea how.
That's where I differ because I wouldn't want to legalize weed. Colorado did that. I even smoked a bunch of weed, right? So I actually grew up very conservative. Then I went to Boulder for college, was very liberal.
You wouldn't want to legalize weed?
Colorado legalized weed, yeah.
You wouldn't want to legalize weed?
No, because it fucks up the entire city. It fucks up all the traditions.
I actually met a lot of retarded fucking people out there in Colorado, but they were smoking legalized weed, but they were doing illegal Xanax, dude. you gotta have a good difference on it because it's just recently, dude, weed's been hard for me to smoke. It's been really hard.
Sure.
But I want to smoke weed because it is not bad for you at all. It's like a miracle.
No, I did a bunch of research papers on it and stuff actually for school to get my degree, and I actually got very granular with it. So it's out of all the drugs out there, especially comparative to like other legal things, alcohol, Tylenol, even weed is better,
dude. But Advil is probably 1,000 times worse for you than weed.
Tears up the kidneys, So, but the biggest thing is like I still think it's a dumbass idea because
it makes you really okay with being bored. That's the worst thing. It makes me totally fine. I'm bored as fuck. I have no work.
Yeah, you're like
instead of going to the gym, dude, I'm gonna smoke a bunch of weed and just fucking veg out, right? But that's honestly not weed's fault, man. That's probably the person's fault because I know that's my fault. If I'm out there and I'm already doing my thing, if I'm already working and then I smoke some weed, I'm gonna continue working. But if I'm at home doing nothing and I smoke some weed, I'm gonna continue doing nothing. Dude. It like locks you.
It's like a lock-in for you.
It's a lock-in, dude. You pretty much lock into what you're fucking doing.
Dude, I don't smoke weed at all anymore. Never,
it hurts,
never.
doesn't it?
Well, not from like that stuff. It's just like fucks with my head. Like
It hurts your head, bro.
yeah, just like I don't know, makes me.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't physically hurt my head. It makes my head feel great physically, but yeah, it does make me dumb paranoid.
Yeah, and then
like,
and I don't do anything. I'm not productive. I'm not like on the ground. I don't feel.
You ever try to clean your house and smoke some weed before you do that?
No,
It's really hard.
really, it's like
Really hard, dude.
scrubbing something way too long.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, dude, the thing is if we had legal weed, if I bought some very sativa upbeat weed,
Yeah,
dude, I smoke that and it's like I'm on an energy drink.
really, like
It's like how a coffee is
bunch of
supposed
things,
to.
yeah.
Dude. Because I don't like the weed that makes me in my head paranoid. What the fuck's going on?
No, it's
Sit
not
on
fun.
my
It's
couch and
miserable.
watch South Park.
It's weird.
It's miserable.
Yeah,
But there is some good weed out there that you smoke a little bit of it. You don't go take bong rips. You smoke some one hitters, dude, and you're like, holy fuck, I've just elevated everything in my life. Like,
why?
I am so fucking smart right now. I've got so many more brain cells than everybody else. Like, dude, I feel fucking amazing. And it's up to the carpenter. It's not the hammer, dude.
Yeah. No, I hear that too. I know what you mean too on that. So, but dude, I just mean from like if you're a government running the infrastructure of society, it seems that the cities where you're legalizing weed, the Seattles of the world, the New Yorks, the Colorados,
Right.
it's making them fucked up.
You know, those cities aren't that great.
No, they're miserable. They're
not
trashy.
great.
They look like shit. Just call it as it is. But
Yeah.
you know, all the liberals want to be like, oh no, it's this, that, the other. Like, no, just call it as it is. That's what pisses me off.
And dude, you know,
people
if
in the world, bro, is just
you know, I take mushrooms, right? And
sure.
I think
sure.
they should.
A lot of people microdose.
I would think that legalizing mushrooms would be a good idea, but if you really think about it, dude, if you really do think about it, if mushrooms weren't an illicit substance,
Yeah.
and I could do mushrooms every single day, I would be really fucked up right now.
Really?
Oh, dude, yeah. If I could go into a head
Unlimited
shop
supply.
and it had an unlimited supply, and I could just go buy my mushrooms and do them like it's nothing, you know, pop my pills or whatever, I'd probably start taking higher doses every day.
Well,
And
let
I
me
do-
ask you this: when you were 19 years old and you were drinking alcohol,
hey.
motherfucker,
Are we recording? Are we not recording? Sorry, guys, we're having so many fucking technical difficulties today. It'll be
Gosh
better,
damn, bro.
tomorrow or the day after, whenever the hell we record the next episode. It will be better.
more
We will figure it out.
difficulties than a 1980s scam agency. You know,
Yeah, dude, more technical difficulties than a midget hooker in Tijuana selling her pussy
more
for $10.
technical difficulties than an India call center.
Yeah, oh, yeah, dude. India call center, you know, taken over by Scam Baiter. Have you seen Scam Baiter on YouTube?
No.
Oh my gosh, dude. Coolest fucking guy.
good?
Dude, he hacks security cameras inside of these call centers and he'll like call out the people that are talking to him on the phone.
Yeah.
He'll tell them what they're wearing. And dude, they freak out. It is so fucking good. I'll waste, you know, like I don't like to fill my mornings with hate that much, dude.
Sure.
But sometimes
Sure.
I wake up in the morning.
Is that
and
part of your routine?
I wake up in the morning and I find some shit on Instagram that pisses me off, dude. And I'll just say some stuff that I probably shouldn't say, you know.
What is wrong with you, John?
I'm part of a group on what is that called? The orange one. It's the orange app. They have groups. It's like
Sava or something.
no, it's like a social media app. It's got an orange.
Icon deal.
No,
don't
it's
know.
Reddit.
Reddit.
Part of a Reddit group that posts all these scam numbers, like the
Oh,
Indian
yeah,
call centers.
yeah.
So I'll call them in, dude. You know, hello, I'm having an issue with my Microsoft. Can you please help me?
Actually,
Dude, so often, bro. And I'll
Why?
talk and
It's
talk.
such a waste of
And I'll talk for like 50 minutes, and at the end, suck my dick, you fucking piece of shit. You're such a piece of shit. Binchod. And they're like, oh, fuck you, mother binchod, you mother binchod, fuck your sister, fuck your father. I'm like, yeah, suck my dick, pussy. I'll do that. That's part of my morning routine, dude. That's, gosh, it's like coffee.
It's like coffee.
Cocaine and coffee, dude. It is so good all at once, man. I am fucking out the door
Oh,
after that. I am
man.
feeling amazing. But yeah, I'm also getting in a road rage. Hey, Cooper, come on, get up off the Ryan. Hey, yeah,
little podcast solo.
freaking
We
Fagoli.
need a little mic for you, Coop. Yeah. So where did we leave off?
Talking about legalizing weed.
Legalizing weed. Yeah. See, what else was it? Oh, yeah. So the thing that pisses me off because I had mentioned it amongst the legalizing weed thing when like the city goes to shit, people are like,
Right.
in denial.
Right.
When California's taxes are 60% and it's just shit. There's people shitting everywhere. It's like, you have problems. Just call it as it is.
You know what I think they should do, Ryan?
What's that?
Instead of having head shops everywhere that promote weed,
Yeah.
they should legalize it on a dealer level. But the dealers have to get special licenses and carry a special inventory.
Sure.
You know,
sure.
because if I could hit up my dealer, like if it was still taboo enough, you know, you don't just go walk into a head shop and it's promoted everywhere. You know, all the kids on the school bus pass the head shop, you know, bongs, fucking all this shit.
Yeah.
Weed on the little signs, ounces for $100. Because, dude, if I was a kid, bro, like, I mean, it should be the way that the way that it was for us, we were running through the woods, finding a perfect smoke spot. We would go like 3 miles into the woods, and then we'd smoke a bunch of weed, and we'd still get caught by the cops.
Right.
We'd go so deep into the woods, and they'd fucking walk into the woods, and they'd bust us off, dude. Yeah,
really,
dude. Oh my god, they can find us almost anywhere. Like, I'd get a call from my friend. I got the best smoke spot. Where is it? 9 miles behind Cedar Park High School. Walk through the woods. Walk through all these trees, dude.
And
then we won't get caught. And yeah, dude, we'll get fucking caught,
Still
bro.
got caught.
I got charged with possession of paraphernalia. For an apple. It was an apple with a pin in it that we haven't smoked out of it yet, though. It was an apple with a pin in it. We didn't get we haven't smoked out of it, bro.
Show the police.
That's what got me in possession of paraphernalia charge.
Really?
It's gone. It's off my record.
Dude,
but
we smoked
for
so
a
much.
fucking apple. Yeah, you lived in Colorado.
Bro. It was
Texas. It was
we
pretty
had
bad.
In high school where one of my buddies had a teepee. It was always using apple or potato in the teepee.
Right.
It was the thing. It was a fun thing. His parents were super cool. Like, it was just a party house.
That's cool.
And it was actually connected with another girl's house from another high school. So we had our high school, one over here, then they had their private high school.
Right.
We were just always going back and forth.
Right.
Just shenanigans. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Sorry. It was a good time.
Well, that's part of the whole adventure, dude. You know.
I wanted to ask you. It was on a point on maybe before we wrap up, but it was the point on you said something like if you had access to it, you would do way more of it.
Yeah, well, dude, I mean, honestly, I'm very libertarian. So whenever it comes to Oregon legalizing all their drugs, I look at it like, okay, there's going to be a whole bunch of death, but maybe in 4 or 5 years, it'll thin out the death because people go, oh, you know what? Fentanyl isn't cool. People die from this.
Not a good time.
Drink isn't cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to take like 5 years, and a lot of people are going to die. But I think that might actually be a good step for us to head in. But Oregon right now is fucked, dude. It's place is fucked up, bro.
With all the little what's the drug thing that they built? The little independent.
do you know what I'm talking about? Oh no, that was during the BLM.
Okay. Weren't they doing drugs and all sorts of weird shit?
They're doing drugs and all. They're doing drugs and butt fucking in
the city where they all do drugs or something. Like I don't.
Well, that was so they had. I want to say it was like Kenosha, Wisconsin, or it was Kenosha where George Floyd was.
Okay.
Well, is that where it is?
No, that's like Wisconsin or something, right?
Kenosha is Wisconsin.
Yeah,
that was George Floyd. They had maybe it was California. There was somewhere that they put up like a no cop activity zone, and all the cops go, huh, fuck it, okay, that's fine by us. You know, put your gates up. And people fucking died there, dude. There was a lot of people doing drugs.
Man,
it went on for a very long time. Why can I not think of what it's called? It's like it's a 3-letter acronym.
Yeah,
it's something so stupid.
I forget it. Yeah.
Just fucking stupid. It's just like Childish, bro. They set up a fort. Hey, no cops allowed. And then the cops are like, okay. it just makes no fucking sense, dude. So,
dude, and yeah, I don't know. So that's what I feel like you get when you start legalizing places with drugs and all that stuff.
Well, I mean, dude, if you do look at like Amsterdam, man, they're doing fine with that.
Sure.
They're doing fine. They have legalized mushrooms, legalized truffles.
Are they doing fine though?
Well, like it would be really nice.
It's not like a world tight. You know,
no, they're definitely not. Yeah, they don't have enough people to manage like this, bro. We've got crazy people out here, dude.
Yeah,
we've got a lot of crazy people. We have way too many fucking people.
Right.
But like for music festivals, right? Whenever you go to a music festival out in Amsterdam, you can take your drugs to a tent. Hey, I'm going to take some LSD today. They go, cool, give us like half a tab. We'll test it. That is really cool. But they couldn't do that over here because that would be really illegal for that tent to be possessing all those drugs, you know, just pass through their hands
or whatever.
You know, that would be a really cool idea to implement. They should have a government program that'll test drugs.
When you were 18, 19 years old, and then I'll answer the question from my perspective as well. what was like your view on alcohol? Wasn't it, what was it then? And then after you turned 21, when it then became accessible,
Right.
how did that change for you?
Right. Well, yeah, dude. 18, I was drinking a lot of alcohol because it was really cool at the time, and it was
Super cool.
way
Yeah,
harder
man.
to get than weed, dude.
100%.
You know, I've got so many videos. Put a 3-second clip. Pause this. I'm gonna put a video on the screen right now. It's a TikTok. I'll be talking behind it. It's a TikTok of me running into a gas station. I'm gonna send this to you later. I know you got a lot of work to do on it. So it's a video of me running into a gas station, right? One of my TikToks that blew up, you know, for like 4 million views or whatever. Run to the gas station. And I go, hey guy, you know, are those Enjoy Aces really 99 cents? He goes, yeah. And I grab a case of Corona.
Yeah.
Go, thanks, man. Have a good night. Fucking run out the door. Boom. That's the only way you can get alcohol. You know,
Really?
Like weed was really easy. Anybody will sell
like older
weed.
siblings or something to get them alcohol?
Yeah, I mean they did, dude. But the easiest way, bro, is just beer runs. Older siblings are always fucking busy. You know, so 18
man.
alcohol is really cool. 21, I was like, dude, I need to not drink any more alcohol.
Bro, literally, it like lost its shine. So to some degree, I see what you're saying. Where it's like you legalize the drugs, because then it like loses its like
It loses
appeal.
its appeal. Yeah, it
Like,
totally
I'm
does.
not
Yeah,
really taboo anymore.
no, right. And I mean, actually, that's not entirely true though, because when I was 21 is when I had that place with Alex. You know, I bought us that big old house in River Place.
Yeah.
So I had nothing to do with my time except for
Drink with
40-year-olds. Drink with the neighbors. You know, we're drinking with the neighbors. I'm sitting out there with the neighbors. We're just bitching about the HOA because it costs $300 a month. Oh, they fix this fucking patch of paint on the curb. I could go in my garage and do that, but I'd rather drink a beer and look at the curb and bitch about the HOA, you know, and that's what my activities were. So if I wasn't with this absolute, I'm so sorry, I'm trying not to be a piece of shit, fucking piece of shit of a woman, bro. If I wasn't with this girl, post it.
She really she hurts you, man.
Oh, dude, post it.
We need to talk about it. Yeah.
No, dude.
Let's dive in. We're here. We're redefining masculinity. Let's dive.
Understand what you're getting into before you get into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's good advice.
If you are with,
advice, yeah.
I'm with a girl that's really rich. She's super entitled, super spoiled, bro. She used to bitch out people in drive-through lines because she was just a fucking piece of shit, dude. She loves the chaos, right? So when I'm young, bro, I was like 16 years old.
Okay.
My family's not buying me a fucking car. Her family bought her an R8.
You got to fill the people in. Fill the people in.
So I come from a really, really, really poor background.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And when I was 18, I got kicked out of the house. I started a lawn mowing company, which then spiraled into a construction company. So now I run a little moving company. I run a construction company, and I run a little boat company, but we don't have licensing for it yet. So next year we'll be on the lake with the boat company.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my background. This chick,
Completely different world.
this chick, she sucked. She was a fucking loser, dude.
Audi R8.
She comes from a dad that buys her an R8 to make her look cooler to all the high school kids because her dad wants her to get knocked up by some cool kid in high school, right? Whatever the fuck it is, dude. So back in the day, I would run to Alex's house. I live like.
Is there some smoke with the dad too? Is that what I'm picking up? Do you got some smoke?
I got in a fight with him at the beach, dude. It wasn't good. It was a very innocent fight, but it spiraled really quickly. I don't even want to get into that. Back in the day, dude, when I lived in Cedar Park and went to high school at Cedar Park High School, I used to run to Alex's house. She lives 6 miles away from me. So she'd go, "Hey, come over. I'm free for 15 minutes." I would run at full fucking speed to her house, dude.
Yeah.
And I'd get there and she'd be so mad at me because it took me 14 minutes to get there. She goes, "I only have 1 minute to see you. My dad doesn't want me to see you." And so I'd see her for 1 minute, and then I'd run back. At that moment, Ryan, I should have said, "Hey, you respect yourself a little bit more than that? Get the fuck out of here, dude."
Bro, but it's tough. You have to go through those situations with women. You know what I mean? Because it's hard. Because they get you. We talked about it in the last bit.
Right.
They get that the pussy power. You know what I mean?
And we're going to post the last bit. It's going to have to be a little bit doctored because it was a little raw, bro. I'm not going to lie. We're kind of jumping a lot of feelings out on that one, but
we'll trim it up.
We'll trim it up a little bit and it'll be posted. This is a great little medium to post. These are very medium.
Yeah, I mean, well, and podcasts are tough too because first of all, we're like warming up. You know, we feel like, you know, round out the edges, get 20 episodes deep. We'll get our better stuff 20 to 100 episodes from now.
Right.
But nonetheless, we're exploring. We're doing the thing. We're providing the content. We're building the thing.
The main thing that I want to achieve with this dude is just help men in the same situation as what we're in, what every fucking guy in the country is in. Dude, there's a lot of guys that are really confused. I have a buddy, he's like 27 years old.
We're not going to name names.
I'm not going to name names. I really won't name names this time.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, dude. I got
it would have been
shit
funny
faced
though.
last night.
It's so funny if you were just like
no, dude. So I got buddies that are like 27. They hit me up. They go, dude, can you write me like success keys? Can you write me what to do? And today, let me read this text.
Dude, that's sick.
Give me 2 seconds. I hate.
I
got
you.
Phone, but
talking point. While
he hit me up today and he says,
"Oh, that took no time at all."
He says, "Yo, on some serious shit, could you send me a to-do list? Like 1, wake up at 5 a.m. 2, go to the gym. 3, do this, do that. Motherfucker, you just sent me the 3 steps. 1, get up at 5 a.m. 2, go to the gym. 3, do this, do that. Some reason people need other people to tell them that. He just told me exactly what he needs to do. And he asked me, can you tell me what I just told you? Exactly what I need to do?
Yeah.
People are really lost, man. Hey,
well, it's not their faults necessarily. Some people don't have good leadership around them. Some people don't have the fortune of having those figures around them.
Right.
Some people do. And you kind of have both experiences where
I've got the good and the bad. It's just grain of salt with everything.
We probably need a podcast episode on that too. We got a whole breath full of stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But dude, 100%, because I'm actually learning from my previous mistakes at this point. To give the listeners a bit of a golden nugget here, maybe before wrapping up, is with girls, the very point you talked about of like being disrespected and trying to catch it early.
Right.
So I just went through some situations as you're very well keen to, and I'll try to explain it to the viewers in a digestible, palatable, hopefully suave and swift way.
Right.
So I dated one girl. Both these girls very attractive women for me. Right. Very attractive. I know our tastes are different, but for me, like bombshells, like very attractive women.
Absolutely. I like attractive women too, Ryan.
Well, no, I know. Oh, yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to frame it like that vicariously. But we've talked about our preferences.
You do like tall girls, though,
dude. I'm a tall guy. It's like
you're definitely a tall guy.
One girls, I can't get all.
Your last girlfriend was really tall.
Both of them.
Was she taller than you?
All 3 of them are actually. I've had a lot of.
Marissa wasn't. I'm so sorry. Bleep.
It wasn't Marissa. That's perfect. What is the?
Is her name not Marissa?
No. It's perfect. It's perfect. We won't say the name. No. Yeah, the one before. Yeah.
Her name wasn't Marissa?
No.
Let's fucking
tell you.
Let's fucking go, dude. Amazing.
So the last 2.
God damn it. What was her fucking name?
I'll tell you after. But the last you got it. Yeah. So the last 2, they're similar rough builds. Even last 3, like tall, dark model.
Marissa,
tall,
she was tall?
I
thought she was short.
No, she was like 5'9", 5'10".
Your last one was like 6 foot.
She was
fucking
6.
She's like 6'8", bro. She could fucking dunk.
She was tall. She was tall.
Really tall. Yeah.
No, and I had another 2 who was also like 5. I was at 5'8", 5'9", and I dated another model in college actually who was like 5'11".
Right.
Yeah. So the taller girls I get on with really well. But in this bit, so I date these 2 girls, right? Relative similar builds, similar entrances of the relationship. Really powerful relationship entrances. First month, head over heels for these girls. Amazing women, amazing people. And when I say when it all fell apart, I don't want to trash the character because they're truly good people too. They really are, but just bad decisions. So
it's almost like they don't know what is right for them.
Yeah,
what's right for the
few
team,
bad
dude.
decisions. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just like you just made 1 or 2 mistakes here that led to a few other things. Like,
but why would you stick to your mistakes? Like you can easily realize that these are mistakes, and they want to stick to them,
yeah,
bro.
It's just a mistake. Don't personalize it. Don't. You're not a bad person. It's just a bad decision. But so both these girls, the parallel goes because the point of disrespect that I learned between these 2 women. And it took many girlfriends to get to this point.
Right.
But as you know, the Marissa, quote unquote, the one before this, the last one,
right,
drugged me through hell.
Right.
By the end of it, went through so many lines of disrespect, so many things. A month in,
She's the type of girl that I could actually see her drugging you.
bro. Not gonna lie, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I've woken up with my ass feeling a little sore sometimes, bro.
What is this? What is this?
Why is my asshole hurt?
This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Well, no.
Dude, I mean, I can start to see this 5'2" girl that I'm dating become 6 foot tall, bro. I'm like,
Oh,
what
shit.
the fuck is going on, bro?
So this the first girl of the two, she was a good girl. About a month in, I knew there was some disrespectful behaviors, some flags, some obvious things that I probably should have canceled the relationship when I saw them.
Right.
First sight. Okay, boom. See it? Hey, this sucks. I established the boundary. Let me communicate to you. Hey, this is inappropriate behavior.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Should have iced it right there, but I didn't. It took me, however many months after, just getting run through the shit.
Right.
And as you know, some of the most ultimate disrespect.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Some of the just fucked up things, right? Or at least completely avoidable, completely unnecessary. Similar thing. Girl comes from a wealthy family. It's like, why are you? What? Your life's not that bad.
You know, dude, it's really the girls that come from the wealthiest families that have the most problems.
Is it? Is it such?
It's like you don't pay your rent, you don't pay your gas, you don't pay your car bill. Why do you got more issues than I do?
Yeah,
I have a very fucking expensive truck and a very fucking expensive rent, and I'm still barely able to manage this shit, dude. Why are you always more stressed? You're always so stressed. You're calling me about your gray hairs popping up. Hey, shut the fuck up, dude. Hey, pal, get the fuck away from me. All right, you don't know what you're talking about. You have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Pal.
All right, you fucking Fagoni. All right, get the fuck away from me. You know, it's like,
dude. But so it took that much pain for me to go through and grow through it, then ultimately, package up that relationship, walk away, all that stuff.
right.
And the second relationship, and I don't think the second girl, I think she was much sweeter, as you know. Very sweet girl.
Oh yeah,
Angel.
totally.
But as that disrespect was presented, I took the notes and said, you see it? I'll do the same steps as last time. I'll establish my boundary, communicate my emotional needs, all these things in a very rational, very good way.
Right.
If she wants to keep pushing beyond that, I'm not negotiating with myself anymore. I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing this game. I'm fucking done.
This last one,
So-
dude, that really surprised me because she was like, she looked like she had such a good head on her. I'm sure she does. I'm sure she has a great head on her.
Yeah,
but it's like there's a few things that don't click in their head. You go, hey, listen, I don't like when you talk, when you have other men having your location on, right? They're like, okay, this hurts him, and I want to be with him, so I'm going to do a U-turn and take it up US 183, go out to Lampasas, and go completely the opposite direction of where he wants to be at because something in my brain just tells me, fuck this up. Something doesn't make sense.
So I actually read about it. There's like an avoidant personality style where they're scared of getting hurt, so they'll kind of
flip it.
They'll kind of fuck it up themselves. So it's like a self-preservation thing.
So my last girlfriend, Alex, bro, she would do something like say, for example, I leave toothpaste in the sink. She takes my dad's, my favorite shirt. She cleans it out with bleach, and then she hangs it up like a cartel thing. And I go home and I go, what the fuck is your problem, dude? I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, and I'm pissed off at her, and she'll think that she's in the right, she's in the right, she's in the right. She knows she's in the wrong.
Sure.
She has absolutely no clue that she's in the wrong because, like, you'd have to be a stupid person not to say, hey, that was over the line. That was a really sentimental shirt to him, and I cleaned up toothpaste in the sink and used bleach and ruined the whole shirt.
Yes, yeah.
But her brain tells her, double down, double down, double down. You are innocent. You're in the right. Because the second she sees that she's in the wrong, she'll break down for like 8 hours straight, bro. She can never be wrong. She can never be wrong. So your girl could just probably never be wrong. I'm sure that she'll eventually, when she sees that she's in the wrong, she'll break down for 8 hours straight. But you'll be fucking long gone by that time, dude.
Well, and that's the unfortunate bit is like, man, like maybe there was a possibility where it didn't have to be like that, but.
Right.
But I don't know. As I get older, I get more compassionate because you also have to see what people go through, right? So So understanding that, you know, she obviously went through like a tremendously difficult thing. That's why people kind of nurture these type of attachment styles, right? So for her to do an avoidant attachment style likely means she had some really abusive exes, right?
Yeah.
Potential.
Right.
Because that's kind of why people do that, is they're assuming, oh, this love is going to hurt. I don't want to be a part of it. So you have to be compassionate to people, and then you also have to understand them. And you have to say, that's okay that they're there. That's perfectly fine. But I'm not going to still deal with that. That's still not for...
That's just not going to work with your lifestyle, dude. That's not going to work with your ego, with your life, with just your mental well-being, bro. It's going to fuck a lot up, bro. Like, you're going to come home and just be like, location all the other men. So, are you okay? Shut the fuck up. I'm adjusting the blinds. Like,
well, yeah, and she had her reasons, right? She had her reasons for it, right? Because, again, you got to understand the psychology of it, of like attachment styles, all that stuff. But nonetheless, yeah, exactly. It's like, I can't handle that.
Yeah.
So it's okay to tell people, hey, you're figuring out you for whatever reasons, but it's not appropriate still. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I think it's been a great show. Congratulations. That was a fucking amazing one, dude.
Bet your ass it is.
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. This is DALD.
Welcome to DALD.
Welcome to DALD. Hey, please support us in any way possible, man.
Subscribe, tell your friends.
Yeah, if this helps you out in any way, you can look at it and say, this helps my life out. This is some issues that I'm facing.
Yeah.
Please fucking subscribe, dude. Please, smash that like button. Share with your friends.
Yeah,
because
100%.
God damn it, dude, I really don't want to be lifting logs over my back until I'm 55 years old. So please fucking subscribe to DALD, all right? DALD or DALD. But no, you killed it, Ryan. You were great,
dude. We killed it, you know. And I think the biggest thing here too is teaching people something from our lessons, and I think trying to bring people closer. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Well, it's men interacting with women interact with men, or the left versus right.
Absolutely.
I think we try to do something, you know, something like that. We try to,
All right, that's episode 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Episode
Suck
1,
my dick and balls, motherfucker.
Get down.